handling asynchronous operations in JavaScript. Today we'll understand that with the help of an example. Let's take a look at that. So here we will create one function that is going to be fetch user data. So in this example of handling asynchronous operations in JavaScript, we are going to use the promises to manage the API calls. So this function will return as a promise, and with the promise we have two parameters, that is resolve and the reject. And here we will use the arrow function to write the further things. I will simulate here an API call with the help of this setTimeout. And this API call will give us a mock response. Because it is not a real API, I am just creating the response by myself. So this is going to be the response. Now if the user exists, then it will resolve the promise with the user data. And otherwise it will show this inside the reject. So for resolve, it will show that data for that particular ID, which user we have. And if it is not found, then we can see this result, user not found, and the promise will be rejected. Now let me close this curly braces here. And after that, suppose there is a delay in API call of 2 seconds. Now we will use this function and handle the promise. So fetch a user data, and here we will pass this ID that we have here. Okay. So this is the key basically that I am passing here, 1. Okay. Now dot then, if the user data will be there, it will definitely be printed onto the console. And if not, we will catch the error here. Let's save this. Now there is one issue, guys. Here we are passing this user ID, but I forgot to mention this here. So I will pass it here, user ID. Now it will be taken from here to here to here. So let me run this code. So as you can see, here we have the user data, age 30 and John Doe. So this is the API response, and we are successfully able to get the data from the API, the mock API that we have created. Now, if I pass here 3, what will happen? Okay, so here you can see we have this error, user not found. So this was the example which clearly shows how JavaScript handles asynchronous operations using the promises. And this allows a manageable and a clean way to deal with operations that may take time to complete, such as network requests. Hope you have got the concept of the asynchronous operations using the promises inside the JavaScript. If you have really enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends, drop a like and save this video for the future.